People do not see you as who you are. They see you who you portray yourself to be. So if you use that power of self-expression to portray yourself to be a version of you that is limited, you will attract people who would only want that particular version of you. Self-expression is a powerful tool unless you use it to limit yourself. Our behaviors, especially when we are insecure about ourselves, are reinforced by people. If you act a certain way and portray yourself to be a certain kind of person, maybe confident, funny, soft, gentle, easy to get along with, easily agreeable, and you get rewarded for that behavior, your mind is collecting the data to reinforce that behavior into your personality. You are slowly becoming trapped in an identity which is only being formed because of your lack of confidence in yourself, because of your insecurities. Everyone wants to be a part of something, but that does not mean that we can allow ourselves to be molded into certain identities which do not represent us. Just because you're being rewarded for playing a certain role does not mean that it's actually benefiting you in any way. Every single thing you do is the data that will train people how to treat you. And if your insecurities are too dominant, that means that whatever data you're giving out to people is absolutely damaging for your authentic self. Because performing in a certain way may feel like you have a lot of control over your image, but you are actually limiting yourself, because the way you show up in the world, the way you express yourself to the people and to the world, is the way you decide what kind of people will approach you, what kind of people you will be surrounded with, and exactly what version of you those people will like. So this control may feel powerful, but you yourself are putting yourself in this box where whatever comes into your life is not a true representation of your true identity. Sometimes when you act smaller to be liked, or avoid expressing your opinions because other people may not feel comfortable, you're just limiting yourself to be fully seen. And what happens is, when you don't express your true authentic self, you do not attract people who really resonate with the parts of you that are real. You attract people who only see who you are from outside and what you portray yourself as, and who only resonate with that. So as soon as they get closer to you, they expect you to be that version of you. Not only you put yourself in that cage, people around you would reinforce that cage. You would lose your true self for a long time. So now you have built your identity in a way that shrinks your world instead of expanding it. You attract people who keep you limited instead of allowing you to express your truth. You attract relationships which only mirror the surface level you, not the true you. And then you feel caged, you feel small, you feel like you've been put into a box and you don't understand what's wrong with you. You feel unfulfilled deep inside, but you don't understand why. You don't understand how to fix that. You don't understand what exactly would change that, because this whole process happens so slowly. The person you are gets suppressed so subtly that when you actually start to feel the consequences of it, you don't actually understand where it all began. From when did you start to become this version of you that does not represent who you are at all? You build your identity slowly and you lose yourself slowly. You have the power to do both. You build yourself exactly how you want to be, and you lose yourself exactly in the ways I just described. If you have already become a person who feels deeply unfulfilled and you feel restricted in your being, this is how you gain yourself back. Number one, stop curating yourself to fit other people's expectations. You have to let go of the identity you've built to control your image. You have to stop curating your identity for other people. Number two is, you do not have to follow a certain rule book. You can express yourself exactly as who you are, and there could be contradiction. You don't have to be perfectly soft or perfectly sharp, perfectly confident or perfectly shy. You have to allow yourself to express each part of you, whether shy, confident, sharp, soft, gentle, vulnerable. Whatever parts of you are in there, you have to allow yourself to express them. It doesn't matter. You don't have to put yourself in a box to be a certain way. There could be contradiction in you. The most important part, stop feeling powerful just because you can control your image. The power you feel when you are able to portray yourself in a certain way is the very thing that is making you your own enemy. That is not power. You're losing yourself. True power is when you do not use that opportunity. All of us have the opportunity to control how we are perceived, because people are stupid, simply. You can portray yourself in a certain way and people would just see you as that. So just because you have that opportunity does not mean that you have to use it. The real power in you will emerge when you allow yourself to not be affected by any sort of opportunities that arrive. You stick to your truth. You stick to who you are without diluting your personality or your identity. Stop caring about other people's perspective of you, because when you stop caring is when you stop wanting to perform in a certain way to control your image. Performance may buy you a lot of belonging, but if you don't belong to yourself, then every single thing you've acquired via performance is invaluable. The most important thing in you is your spirit and your truth. If you don't have the power to express your truth and stand in it with your head high, then no matter what you do, it will never be enough. Your truth makes you enough, and your capacity to stand with it makes you remarkable. Thank you so much, guys, for watching this video. I talk about self-abandonment, inner power, and most importantly, how self-abandonment is costing you. If you would like to hear more from me, go ahead and subscribe my YouTube channel. I also have a TikTok and Instagram, which you can find in the bio of this channel. And I also offer one-on-one sessions for people who are in the similar situations I have been in. So if you would like to connect with me directly, go ahead and DM me on Instagram. Thank you so much for watching this video. See you again. Bye-bye.